Yes, hello, welcome to the number 621. We hit 600 3 weeks ago. Ain't that kind of crazy? Anyway, it's currently 21 minutes past 12. We're starting a bit late. I've been up since 8 o'clock because I got up with my siblings, my dad got up like 10 minutes ago, so he's just keep my little sister entertained. Brother's birthday today as well. Keep in mind, everything that I'm referring to is happening on the Tuesday, even though this will go up Wednesday. So yeah, I've spent all morning, babysitting, just doing all that kind of stuff. Giving her food, sitting down with her watching cartoons. So I've only just taken this opportunity to, sit down and get bed made and all that kind of good stuff. Right. Let's take a bit to the bit. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. I'm enjoying a little bit of quiet. She did sit nice for a little bit so I could get a cup of tea. Although, she's 4, so that's just as you would expect. My dress said, yeah, this one side like magnifies everything by 100. Really good that I'm sitting a bit far away from it. So today's vlog will be longer than the last couple. The last couple have been a bit short. It's because I have that time before work, but I'm not doing anything. I've had that a few of the last couple of days, but this time I'm going to go try and use it a bit better. So yeah, right. I'm just going to quickly get the bed made. I'll see you guys once I've made the bed. Yes, there we go. So, I need to do a couple of things and clean up a bit. This box I've had lying around for probably I don't think it's been a month. Last time I got paid was on the 27th of January. So this box has been here from the box sat around for 2 weeks before the kids. It's been here a while. So I want to cut it up and get it gone. So there's that. I also need to sort these clothing items into my drawers. I'm gonna give my room a mini cleanup. I had my sister in here and I was playing Lego Indiana Jones on the Xbox, and I gave her this controller so she'd think she's playing. One, I don't have an extra 360 controller because I basically sold to CEX last year. I think it was round about this time last year actually, because my wages were on the 6.56 an hour and I was doing 16 hours. I'm not as good as it is right now. I'm doing 21.5 hours this week. They were told to cut hours again, so I imagine my March pay won't be that big. Yeah, I was not doing too well this time money last year, and I think the worst month for me financially, I kind of did this to myself, was March. I bought the Death Star in March, and I think that basically kind of very probably bankrupted me. So yeah, I will have to buy. I'm gonna try and buy a wired one because I've seen on Amazon. I remember months and months ago on Amazon when I looked at one of those times right now where I don't have any disposable money, and it was like, I should buy one of those. Because the kind of plan is the night before I go buy the Indiana Jones sets, I'm going to sit and play through the game. Oh, and I can't wait for Friday because trust me, I have found a deal. We've lost the flash, that's good. One of my regular sellers, a guy I bought all this German soldiers from, the Burnt Up Anakin, the TIE Pilot, he has a lot of Indiana Jones figures and he's doing deals with them. It's take the average eBay price and then take £2 off is some of those deals. It's so when you add up and about how many figures I'm going to buy for this guy for the 50 quid budget, I'm going to make out like a fucking bandit. Not to mention the next episode of that series is going to be fucking brilliant. So anyway, I start work at 6, I'll even here at 4, I'll be filming a review for my LEGO channel. Other than what, right? Other than the Death Star or the Republic gunship, there's a review available on every single set in this room. Sorry, apart from the Death Star, the gunship, and the Alien Conquest set, which I need to buy a new light brick for. So I don't really want to review it until I get that done. So I've got the LEGO Club magazine reviews, do those once a week. Those should tide me through until I next get a new set. So basically, the next set reviews will be in April. I've got so many of those LEGO Club magazines, they can probably... I mean, it's not the greatest move for the channel. I'll try and fit like a marker or something in the middle. There'll be a week video. There'll be a few other videos that I can fit in there, but yeah, I'm trying to think of any sets that it could do for re-review. Like, I did want to do a video, and I've not done it yet because I'm trying to work on it. Basically discussing like why the Jabba's Palace and Rancor pit sets are controversial. You know, all the nonsense behind that. So what I'm going to quickly do, I'm quickly cut the camera, I'm going to get clothing sorted, just go around my room and quickly sort things out. I'll be back in 1 moment. So I've dealt with the clothing, I'll cut that up and I'll take it down with me later. Work uniform's ready. So again, you know, it's only come up to once. I've got 3 hours until I need to leave, and during those 3 hours I need to get ready and shower, but that's like, what, less, that's not too long, because I'm not going to wash my hair obviously. I found this new product in my work that really does it properly. You know, the dry shampoo is like, you'd think buying the more expensive stuff, which is this, would be the ideal product. Actually, what I'm talking about is actually my bag. I'll show you later. It costs about £2 less and does like a well better job. So, the more expensive isn't always best. And yeah, I've had these in my jacket pocket. I had these for work last night. Barely ate any of them. As you can see, I had one there, so I had one. Just ate one there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to pull the chill for a bit. I might go back to doing a little bit of gaming. 1 second, I'm going to wrap this up. Not the clip, the controller. Some Total Gear on. Gonna be doing a review on one of the LEGO Club magazines soon, so yeah. See you in the next clip. So it's currently coming up for 8:30. We're getting ready to leave due to college and the way it's starting and shit like that. I'm able to leave it this time. Continuing on from yesterday, I looked up how much I would get in CEX value for the 360. If I was to trade it in and get one of the limited edition models, 50. And given the value what's in that bag, like that plus that would get me a limited edition 360. Though I'm not too sure if I'm going to go through with it. One thing I've noticed though, since I'm getting extra money, I will be upping my LEGO budget slightly, so it looks like I'm going to spend, the way I'm going to do is I'm going to have 120, but I'm going to kind of split it a little bit. So 70 will be allowed to be spent now, and 50 will go in with the Indiana Jones fund, which will make that 70. So that'll be great. I'm just going to do my hair here and look ready to go. Yeah, alright. Right. So yeah, today's a work and college combo, but I'll probably be home in between two. But in case I'm not, I'm actually going to take precaution and take my B&M stuff with me. You know, plus it's kind of a smart way of doing it in case you, for whatever reason, I end up doing something. I'm working tonight, then I'm off for 2 nights. Although, hopefully I end up being off for 2 nights, there's still a bit of effort and for my days, annoyingly. Just, I think, understandably, they didn't piss me off. A regular t-shirt to wear all that college. And put that on to go. It's very warm and you put it on with a hoodie. Just taking a random t-shirt. That's it. So, yeah, that's pretty much my day. I think I might have opted not to trade in my 360 for all my edition bundle. I've kind of got a couple of reasons. So, first reason is it's a bit hassle, right? To trade in a working console to then take it to CEX, get them to test it, buy a new one, wait for it to arrive, and also I lose all my saved games. Plus, I'm only changing the aesthetic of the console the way I see it. It's like, only thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go on Amazon and buy one of those 15 pack for 15 quid. It's an unofficial wired controller. I had a few of these like 10 years ago, 11 years ago. The knockoff fake controllers for the 360 are surprisingly really good at certain brands, so I'm going to buy one of them, so that'll be good. But yeah, I'm going to spend about £70 worth on Lego minifigures. Obviously, in the whole realm of buying minifigures, that's not a lot of money. Like, it's not a terribly huge amount. But it's like, I'll be able to knock out quite a few Indiana Jones minifigures with that. And I'll even get some Star Wars minifigures of that. We'll get some Geonosian battle droids. Because, I'm still trying to fill out the prequel era here. For episode 2 has grown on also because of the bloody command stations. Wars is fun. And Revenge of the Sith is filling up nicely. Versus my original trilogy, which, yeah, you can see is already quite full. Turn off this one. So, I'm going to do that thing where I'll quickly go around the room, grab anything that I really, really need, and then we'll head out. So, one second. Let's move on from. So, I was watching a video, like, none of them YouTubers I'm normally subscribed to with the Lego space cover Indiana Jones sets. And I watched a video there saying about how the Temple of Doom set is apparently delayed or cancelled. Lego, please don't fucking do this shit. Especially when I'm putting money away for it. Mind you, see if these new sets, they look decent from the picture so far, but see if they get leaked and they're complete pish. Or just very bad. I'm gonna go back and just buy the old sets. Anyway, I'm gonna head outside. I'm not gonna vlog outside. So, yeah, I will. Here's the outside vlog. Oh, that's enough. Oh, and here he comes to collect the bag. Sorry, that update there had to be cut off because I was starting it. As you saw, Cody arrived. He collected the bag full of stuff that'll be bound for CEX tomorrow after college. So that's a big help for me. Mostly because he doesn't have high school for tomorrow, so he's going to meet me with the bag at college. Versus, the alternative, which is I have to drag a big bag of games around all day. I just can't go, so I was getting ready, just grabbing all the things. Got a bin bag for there I need to take care of. There's his vlog, it was uploaded ages ago. I'm making decisions based on my finances and based on that in March I'll make a lot of money for both work and because of you who owe me, and I usually get quite a lot of buffer. Like, some people went, I'm just going to give you cash for your birthday. I am going to drop £100 on both Indiana Jones and Star Wars minifigures, so £100 in total. I'm just picking out a couple of the last figures, but there's a few cool ones. I've added up the value of these deals, and it's like, trust me, I'm getting a fucking steal. Like, figures that should be 20 quid or 12 quid, that level of cool. So I'm going to shove this stuff on here. I'm going to get my boots. I'm going to vlog as I'm leaving, talking as I'm going out the door, kind of thing. Or, sorry, once I get away from the house at least. On the way up to get in my bus, I'm going to stop in at Greg's, get a sausage roll. It's all going to go good. So I'm going to get all this stuff on. Right. There we go to go. So this ball call is like half Indiana Jones, half Star Wars, and it's like, it'll be quite good to get a whole bunch of these. That'll fill that stand out quite well. The rest of the stuff that I'm kind of looking at in this, it's like not one big bolt lock, it's like, the ones that are, the guy bought the German soldier minifigures from, bought £100 worth from his eBay store, and like some of it's, a lot of it is army building, like I'm getting some Geonosian battle droids, some Sith troopers from the Old Republic, more of the original Phase 1 clone troopers. It's like, this is the good shit. So anyway, I'll see you guys outside when we're walking towards our stop. So all I know is that Dr. Usual manager at work, it's like, normally we get a guy called John. It fluctuates between a couple of ones. All I know is we're getting one of those ones I don't know like yet. But college was just usual college. Because of all the engineering and shit we had to use fucking laptops. Not fun. But anyway, Cody's got a little bag. I think I just trade it in for store credit. Like, invest it in some shit that I really want from there. Damn, R2's dusty. So it's currently 32 minutes past midnight. I'm about to go to sleep. I actually just finished watching this week's Bad Batch episode. Actually quite an interesting episode, surprisingly. I fairly enjoyed it. Much more than the last week. Last week sucked, in my opinion. Work, I did hurt myself. I hurt my thigh. I kind of cut it falling over when, I was unloading a lorry, so it hurts like fuck. I've taken some painkillers, so that helps. Yeah. So let's start getting ready. I'm also not on work for 2 nights. Yay! Tomorrow is our college vlog, and me and Cody will also go up to City Centre. Like I said earlier, he came, he collected the bag of games, and I don't know if I'm doing cash or store credit yet. See, if I do store credit, there's 2 things I want. I want to buy something, right? Now, I want to buy Minecraft for this. Might go, oh wow, Minecraft. Here's the thing. I think the way it works is if I disconnect the Xbox from the internet, which this one's not even connected to Xbox Live, this and you put in the Minecraft disc, because there is no updates, it'll make you go in TU11, which is like the most nostalgic Minecraft tutorial thing. Me and Corey have been trying to figure out for a long ass while how to actually access that, because they update it and they never let you go back and do the old ones. Speaking of things, I've decided that since I know I'm getting money throughout March, what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow £100 on Star Wars and Indiana Jones minifigures combined. I think I mentioned this earlier. Trust me, I'll be filling a few gaps and also be getting some cool Star Wars minifigures that have currently loaded me. As much as I've loved but going nuts with the sets, it will be mostly minifigures I buy this year. 1 second, I'm quickly going to get changed into my pyjamas. These are my pyjamas on. And one thing I've noticed, it's actually been a while since I've probably about a good month or so since I bought any Lego Star Wars. Yeah, I've bought Lego, the Alien Conquest stuff and the Indiana Jones Soldiers. I think those were all I bought was back in January. It came out more nearly done February. And of course it was wonderful, and I ain't buy the rest of these this year. I'll light up on Mace Windu. I love this thing to death. It's one of the very few minifigures I got. Minifig Customs Clone Troopers up there, which I will buy more. But yeah. So like, it just depends how I want to spend the money, like on like what exact intentions figures, but I've kind of figured it out almost to an exact science. Before I hit purchase, however, I will have a quick look at what Indiana Jones sets can be purchased in that price range, just to have an idea. It's like, wait, could I potentially buy a set? Who knows? Let's see. I got both remotes near me. Ah, come on, idiot. They're over here. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Thank you very much for watching.